Was I wrong for doing that? Yes. But at the end of the day, I did what I did. And I don't give a damn. Y'all nobody's to judge me. But I did what I had to do at that point because baby food is expensive.
Screaming at Chris Brown, don't judge me shit every single time y'all do something and get caught. Please don't judge me. Fuck you. We're going to judge you because you thought that you did your big one by coming on TikTok talking about, yeah, you guys just got to lie to get food stamps from the government. Not only did you lie, but you sat there and you enticed other people to lie and potentially got other people in trouble because you're dumb. Congratulations. I'm judging you. What up, everybody? I am the Mademoiselle, and this is my channel. And as you guys can tell by today's title, we are actually going to be doing a reaction to this girl that apparently got locked up for food stamp fraud. Now, y'all already know lately we've been covering lots of scams and fraudulent business and personal practices. So if you guys have anything that you guys would like me to react to or comment on, please make sure you guys either comment down below or you go to the Discord. There is a video suggestion form there. And there's also an individualized video suggestion form that you guys can fill out. If you send it to my DMs, 9 times out of 10, I ain't gonna get it. Now, with this right here, a couple of you guys sent it to me and I thought, there's no way people are this stupid. But of course, before we get started, please make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and check the description box for everything you guys always ask me about down below. If you guys are not aware, I do have memberships open on this channel where you get early access as well as exclusive uploads. I also do have a Patreon and memberships are open on my Haitian channel as well. So let's see what this is hitting for. Something tells me this is going to piss me off a lot. I know so many people that are literally frauding the system. And it's just like the fact that people are out here openly talking about the fact that they are scammers is just wicked to me.
Maybe when people be like, girl, how you get food stamps? I wish I get food stamps. Bitch, you better start lying. Bitch, that lady called me and said, ma'am, I said, yes, ma'am. She gonna say, what's your address? I said, ma'am, I don't have no address. I've been homeless for 3, 4, or 5 months. I have nothing. My family won't let me stay with them, ma'am. I'm starving.
Are you stupid? Like, it's just, I'll be trying to be so nice, but like, are you stupid? Why would you lie like that? Like, okay. If you're going to lie to the government, don't lie like that. Like, don't sit there and say, oh, I'm homeless when you know you got a whole home. When you know that you do your taxes and the address is on it. When you know that you have a job and they have your address. Like, that's just stupid.
While I'm kicked back in a motherfucking 3-bedroom and everything. Living lovely. Then she gonna say, ma'am, what's your job title? I don't say, ma'am, they won't hire me anywhere. I don't have no job. I've been putting application after application. It's just like nothing work. Yeah, that lady was on the phone. She said, ma'am, I'm so sorry for all of this that you're going through. She said, we just shipped your card out. You should have about $1,000 on your card from last month and this month, and your balance and your payment every month is gonna be $300. And bitch, I was like, thank you so much, ma'am. Like, you just don't understand how hungry I've been.
I'm going to try to be very nice. First of all, the fact that you lied is one thing. The fact that you lied and you didn't do it correctly is another thing. I always say, if you're going to do something wrong, do it right. Okay, if you're going to be a scammer, be a smart scammer. Be a scammer that knows what the fuck they're doing, because now you just look freaking dumb. Also, the obsession that people have with TikTok needs to be studied. It is absolutely insane that people get up on this app and incriminate themselves every single day. Like, whether we're talking about food stamp fraud, Section 8 fraud, literal fraud, like we're talking about crimes and stuff. Like, people just be so blazing about coming on the internet in general, but like especially TikTok saying, oh, I did this, I caught a link, oh, this is how you whatever get by this system, this is how you scam, da da da. Like, why? Like, y'all really don't think they watching? Like, they're watching. I have friends who are cops. I have friends who work on the federal level. Like, when I'm telling you, they are watching. They are watching. Like, this whole idea of sitting here lying about your income, lying about your housing, like, they're going to see it. Like, all of that stuff is intertwined. And the thing is, like, it sucks because right now our economy is so trash. And I know there's so many people out here who are lying for a purpose. That's why I said, if you're going to lie, do it right, right? And I know there's so many people that, like, they still can't make by, but they're just right over that threshold. My parents were there 4 years. Like, they never qualified for any type of public assistance. I finally was able to get them food stamps, and it's like 90 some odd dollars. Like, and it's just ridiculous because it's like, yo, like, what the fuck is that supposed to do? Like, you know, and I mean, it does something. It's better than nothing, but it's just like, there's people out here like legitimately lying about their status to get these benefits, and that's not fair. That's not right to the people that genuinely need it. That's not right to the people that are sitting here not qualifying because they make like $20 over the limit. It's not fair. Like, it's weird because, like, I know people are struggling, but there's better ways to go about things. Like, there are government programs, there are state programs, there are city programs that will help you pay your rent, that will help you get food. There's food banks, obviously. Like, there's so many ways to go about things other than sitting here and lying. Okay, like, sitting here both-faced lying and taking money from other people. And she thinks this shit is funny. Like, this is not funny at all.
Let me tell y'all something. This was wrong with y'all. I know y'all mama ain't tell y'all. Bitch, you don't gotta tell everybody the motherfucking truth.
You gotta tell the government the fucking truth, okay? Because all of that shit is intertwined. Even when I did the application for my parents, like, I forgot. It was, oh, there you go. So at the time, my mom was unemployed. So that's when I applied. But by the time they got an answer back, she got a job. And they literally sent a notice out like, hey, we got notice that blah, blah, blah is working. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, that shit is all connected nowadays. Like, you can't be out here lying like that, because what's gonna happen is eventually they're going to catch up with you. And that's what happened to this girl.
It's that I got on TikTok telling y'all about the food stamps. Do y'all remember that time I got on here and told y'all about the food stamps? Why the fuck did they turn my food stamps off? And I gotta pay back $35,000.
Good. Because be fucking for real. Like, how much? Wait, 35. This is the crazy part, right? She literally made that video. The first video, it said May 1st. This was posted 3 days ago. $35,000 is crazy. Unless they're more than likely putting a fine on top of that for her lying.
They turned my food stamp off, and I gotta pay back $35,000. Now I'm fucking aggravated because how y'all didn't know I was playing on here? Y'all just running with shit. But them motherfuckers really turned my goddamn food stamps off. And
you were playing. You were sitting here bragging about how you live in a 3-bedroom apartment, but you sat there and you lied. You sat there and you lied. And now you done fucked around and found out. Like, be for real. Like, stop. First of all, 1, stop oversharing. Stop it. 2, stop putting your crimes on the internet. 3, stop bitching, crying, and complaining when you get caught up because you fucked around and found out and you did the first 2 things I said not to do. And it's just like, it's the audacity of these people.
I have to pay them back $35,000. I don't know where the hell I'm going to get $35,000 from, but I have to pay them back. So y'all, watch what y'all put on the internet, because everything is not for the internet. And I learned that. Now I'm sitting here stuck, hungry as fuck, no food, and I don't got no fucking $35,000, so I don't know where they think I'm about to get that from.
Well, you ate the $35,000, so I don't know where you're going to get it from either. This is why you don't lie, cheat, or steal. Like, as tempting as it is and as justified as it may be, especially right now in the economy and the way the government fucks us all the time, it's just something that you don't want to do, because your issues today are going to be 10 times bigger if you sit there and you lie, cheat, and steal to get to where you need to be. Like, I'm very sure of all the things everybody's parents, okay, watching this, like, all of y'all have told y'all parents not to lie to the government. Not to lie, but not to lie to the government especially. Let's look at these comments. Food stamp fraud is no joke. That's Fed time. Damn, how long you been on food stamps to pay back $35K? Let's see what these say. They probably overcharging for fraud, yeah? To use them to pay for her lashes, I'm dead. Nope, it doesn't work like that. They only claw back what they give you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She must have been on food stamps for a while, but she just like kind of recently made the video and then it caught up with her. So damn mad. Us as taxpayers pay for your food stamps. Yeah. And I can't stand when people like, they'll be in my comment section like, oh, well, they fuck us over all the time. Oh, well, it's not that much of your taxes. I don't give a flying shit if it's 0.0026%. My taxes, and mind you, as a content creator and a business owner and someone that works, I get a fuck ton of taxes taken out of my shit. And I don't get any of it back because I'm a business owner. So it's just like, yeah, no, my taxes are paying for your shit. And you think this is funny. Like, you think that this is, like, you think this is okay for whatever reason. Like, no, stop justifying fuck shit. Stop justifying illegal activity by saying, oh, well, they fuck us up. Oh, well, it's not all of your money. Fuck you. Respectfully.
Y'all, why the fuck the police came knock on my door? Literally moments after I made that video about the food stamp people saying I owe them $35,000. They fucking booked me in jail for fucking fraud. I'm currently walking down the streets because, bitch, soon as they released me, bitch, I got the fuck. I'm waiting on my mama to pull up in my car and pick me up. I didn't make it to a damn neighborhood down the street from the motherfucking jailhouse. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I'm just keep pushing. Like, what the fuck?
And you see what the problem here is? You got out of the jail. The first thing you did was call your mom to pick you up, but you got out of jail, and one of the first things you did was hop on TikTok to tell niggas how you got locked up for fraud. This needs to be studied, and this is why the app need to be banned. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Oh, well, there's so many businesses that use it. This is a problem. You don't see this shit happening on other apps. Every other app has its own issues, okay? Like, obviously, Facebook, Meta in a general sense. If you guys didn't know about this, I did want to make a dedicated video on this. But they have, like, a serious CP problem. If you don't know what CP is, put two and two together, okay? Child, and then P, and then Griffey. That's all I'm going to say. They have a serious issue with that, and it's been something that, like, legislation has, like, cracked down on. And then, of course, TikTok has the oversharing situation, and then the privacy concerns. Obviously, Twitter, aka X, has that whole issue with, like, literally it being like soft PORN. And it's just like, you know, every app has their issues. But I feel like in terms of changing cultural norms and affecting cultural shifts, like, TikTok has been the downfall of millennials as well as Gen Z, but especially Gen Z. Like, y'all don't fucking use your heads. Like, y'all, like, everything's, oh, I gotta post this on TikTok. I gotta do this for TikTok. Content. Nigga, I make money for making content, and I literally do not post or film as much as these people that literally feel like they have to share their daily lives for their own demise at this point. Like, sometimes I'll be looking at some people like, goddamn, like, I feel like I don't even do shit. I'm obviously not an influencer, because it's like, y'all literally post everything, and everything don't need to be posted.
Fuck, like, I cannot believe this happened, y'all. Do not lie. I swear to God, this shit caught up to me so fast. I literally just was talking about this on TikTok the other day. Now look at me. So not only do I owe them $35,000, I'm literally fighting this fucking case. Like, where I'm going to get the money from, y'all? I was just hungry as fuck. I don't have money to keep buying food. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I think they feed you in jail. But also, like, I'm just saying, like, what are you shocked by? Let me look at the comments on this one, too. They be quick to get women for food stamp fraud, but won't look at these men who are thousands behind in child support. Apples to oranges. Child support is supposed to go directly from the man to the woman. That is not federal money. Are you guys dumb? It's like, you know, every single year, I start thinking about when I have kids, I cannot stay in this country because I do not want them to be educated by this school system unless I live in a really amazing district, because you guys are so fucking dumb. You cannot compare a payment that's coming directly from someone to a government aid assistance program. Two completely different things. And most of the time, men are getting locked up for that. So I don't know what the, like, is the fact of the matter is, and I'm going to be very direct and I'm going to be very honest. A lot of y'all women don't say shit about these men not paying the child support. A lot of y'all women will sit there, bitch, cry and complain on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, but you won't go to the courthouse and complain. And then when you do, it's already too damn late. Now, all of a sudden, it's a big ass case or whatever, when honestly, you should have said something in the first place. You should have put him on child support day one. Okay, child support is for the child. It is not for the mom. It is for the child. Men want to sit here, bitch, cry and complain. Oh, well, she don't let me see my kids. You never fought for it. You never fought to see your kids. And I understand there is a systematic thing at play here where a lot of Black people are afraid of the police. We're afraid of the law and judicial systems. I get that. But don't complain when shit don't go in your favor, when you don't do things the way it's supposed to be done. You can't sit there, bitch, cry and complain about these people not going after these men on child support when you're barely reporting them. Obviously, if you are reporting them, then this doesn't apply to you. If it don't apply, let it fly. But for a lot of women, especially the ones I know personally, they just sit there and complain, oh, well, he didn't pay child support. He don't take care of his kids. Well, did you go to the courthouse? Oh, I ain't got time for all that. Just shut up. Shut up. Like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? Like, qu'est-ce que tu veux? What do you want? Because it comes to a point where it's just like you want everyone to do shit for you. That's not how this works. There are proper channels to go through to get certain things done. That has nothing to do with anything. Okay, food stamps were intended to help people back on their feet, not a career. Absolutely. People have made a career out of Section 8, food stamps, and everything else under the sun. Yet our own government has been stealing from us our entire lives. When are they going to jail? I already explained that in the beginning. Grab a job application on your walk home. Ooh, child. Hair and lashes done, though. Yo! That should have been the first thing I noticed. I was just so enraged by the whole thing that I didn't even notice that. First of all, she got boho braids, and those look knotless. Those shits right now be about like $300 to $500. Lashes on fleek. Yes, they look like broomsticks, but on fleek. Okay, like you just got those done. Don't play. But that's the thing. They will allow. Someone said they will allow a payment plan. Don't stress. Yeah, they do. I don't care why y'all play with the government. Why you always got a story. This is too much. It really is. It's funny because I love when people try to make this a racial thing. Oh, well, they always coming at black women. Why don't they come at these other creators? Da, 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 da. What y'all need to understand is we're always going to be critiqued and judged harder than most other people. So why do fuck shit? Like, it's weird. Like, it's one thing to say that it's racism, but it's another thing to keep playing into the racism. Too many people like to play the racism card. Too many people like to play the whole, oh, well, if she was white, oh, well, she's Hispanic, if she was da-da-da. Okay, then don't do stupid shit to get yourself in that situation. It's very fucking simple. If you know that black women are treated a certain way, if you know black men are treated a certain way, if you know Asian women are treated a certain way, whatever, don't put yourself in the position to be treated a certain way. It's very fucking simple. You sat here and you committed fraud. And now you got people out here making excuses for you. Well, like you weren't about, shut the fuck up. I really don't.
Okay, I see a lot of people asking for story time on how I owe them $35,000 now. Okay, so I live by myself. I'm single. I don't have any kids. So I've been applying for food stamps like 2 or 3 years ago. I lied on my food stamp case and I told them I was homeless, and I told them that I didn't have anything. I was homeless. I didn't have nowhere to go. Blase. And I told them that I wasn't working. So when I first started getting my food stamps, I started getting like $400 a month just for myself. So I'm just thinking
That's absolutely insane. $400 of food stamps for one person is phenomenal. For me, my groceries are about $200 to $250 a month. But that's also because most of my groceries are like pantry stuff. Like I buy a lot of rice, pasta. It's funny, I don't even eat the rice. I just be buying it for emergency purposes. But like I'll buy pasta. A lot of it is fresh fruit too. Cereal, stuff like that. Like I don't know. Like I don't really buy junk food. Like, I rarely have snacks in my pantry or anything like that. But it's like, yo, $400 would do a lot for me. Shit.
everything cool, you know, like, okay, I'm getting my food stamps. Nothing happened, you know. So I decided to come on TikTok and tell people, like, if you're trying to get food stamps, you can lie to them and, you know, nothing will happen. So that was a very bad mistake that I made, lying to them. And I really don't give a fuck what y'all saying, because a lot of people saying, you have lashes on, why you need food stamps? I don't care. If it's free, I want it. Baby, food is way expensive. And if I go in Walmart with $100, I'm really not going to leave out with nothing. Who want to keep...
I don't know how to grocery shop, and most of y'all don't know how to cook. There, I said it. I literally spend, for my parents, because I do a lot of my parents' grocery shopping, they cook a lot of things from scratch. You already know I'm Haitian-American, so that's how a lot of us are. And I think that's what it is too. I think my groceries are low and their groceries are low is because we cook a lot of shit. Like, nothing we buy is prepackaged. It's not junk food. It's all produce, okay? It's mainly produce, and then, like, there's juice, milk, water, That's about it. And it's the same thing even for my grocery haul. Like, it's potatoes. It's stuff that I can cook and make. Like, I'm not buying prepackaged shit. A lot of y'all sit there, y'all go buy prepackaged shit, prepackaged chicken wings that you just throw in the air fryer. And then all of a sudden, oh, I got PCOS. I'm overweight. I'm depressed. Well, you're buying prepackaged food that's processed junk. Like, that's more than likely why you're going through these things. Like, if I want junk, I just go get some fast food and call it a day. But I can't keep junk in my house. Like, I cannot sit there and have, like, buffalo wings, whatever, in the freezer and mozzarella stick. Like, no, niggas is not eating that. I would hope she was eating healthier since it was free. Well, technically not free because now she got to pay $35,000 back, right? But it's just like, I don't understand how people on food stamps are allowed to buy unhealthy shit. Like, it doesn't really make any logical sense. I feel like if they're going to fund that, they should be able, well, yeah, there should be some sort of restriction or limitations put on it. I heard there actually was recently some limitations put on the foods that you can buy, but it's just like, yeah, I'll be able to do a lot with $100 at Walmart. But that's because, again, most of it is produce and things that I have to cook.
Spending money on food, like, it's just too much. So when this was, they picked me up yesterday, but day before yesterday, I got a call and they was like, hello, is this such and such? And I'm like, yes, hello, what's going on? They say, well, this is the people that's like, you know, over the food stamp office or whatever. And it was like, we have a report that you have been putting false information on your application to get food stamps, and that you're not homeless, and that you do have a job. So I'm like, okay, who did you get this information from? So it was like, well, we cannot disclose any information about who we got it from, but we have facts that you have been lying, and you have to pay all of that back, and your balance is $35,000.
Okay, so I live in Jersey. I believe it's all connected here. I don't know how it works in other states, but like, they literally can see that you're working or not working, or that you're getting income from other places. Now, for me, since a lot of my income is like contract work, because YouTube business and stuff, they typically either don't count it or don't see it unless I self-report it and give that in. In regards to having a W-2 standard job, they're going to see that shit. I have no idea why you guys keep playing with the government.
They also told me that they was filing charges on me. So I'm like, what the hell? Because at this point, I'm really thinking like they just playing, or somebody just playing on my phone, y'all. But yesterday, when I made the video and posted on TikTok, like 15 minutes later, the police came knock on my door. They was like, is you such and such? They read me my rights. And they arrested me. And y'all keep asking me, how did I have my phone in the back of the police truck? That's because I didn't give them no problems. Like, I wasn't arguing with them. I simply got back in the back of the police truck, because the police car, because I know what the fuck I did. Was I wrong for doing that? Yes. But at the end of the day, I did what I did. And I don't give a damn. Y'all nobody to judge me. But I did what I had to do at that point, because baby, food is expensive.
Screaming at Chris Brown, don't judge me shit every single time y'all do something and get caught. Please don't judge me. Fuck you. We're going to judge you because you thought that you did your big one by coming on TikTok talking about, yeah, you guys just got to lie to get food stamps from the government. Not only did you lie, but you sat there and you enticed other people to lie and potentially got other people in trouble because you're dumb. Congratulations. I'm judging you.
But I bonded out 5 hours later, and I have to go to court. They didn't see me at court date yet, but when they do, I'm going to just keep y'all updated, because I know some of y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all just want to be in the business, but I mean, I did what I did, so now I got to face the consequences.
To be honest, I don't feel bad for her. This is absolutely ridiculous. It's literally the audacity for me. Talk about something, we can't judge you. Yes, we can. You posted on the internet, we can judge you. It's not a vulnerable post. It's not one of those things where you're sitting here bitching, crying, complaining because your mother died or something. Like, no. Like, you sat here and you were gloating about the fact that you committed fraud. Now you fucked around and found out. Now all of a sudden we can't judge you.
Because at this point, I'm just getting harassed. Like, for real. I can't go nowhere without getting pulled over. I got pulled over like 2 times today. They thinking that they're going to find something in my car when they not. I don't do drugs. I don't do nothing. Y'all just seen that I have food stamp fraud, so now I'm being a target. So today I'm riding, I'm driving, and I got pulled over. So I'm like, why did you put me over? He gonna say that I stopped. I yielded at a stop sign. No, the hell that I didn't. I stopped completely at the stop sign. I said, I know why you pulling me over. You pulling me over because you know my vehicle. Like, y'all know my license plate. Y'all know my vehicle. So at this point, I feel like y'all just harassing me. And he know that I got a paper saying that I cannot get in no type of criminal activities, or I'm going right back to jail. They don't care if I bonded out. I have a paper stating that shit. But today I was really harassed for no reason.
Again, don't put yourself in situations if you know that you're going to be treated differently because you're black or because you're a woman. It's very freaking simple. I'm sick and tired of people bitching, crying, and complaining about racism and all of this extra shit, but then you're putting yourselves in situations and then your first answer is, oh, well, they picking me up and it's harassment. They picking me up because they know I got these charges. Okay, well, you did it. And now you're going to have to sit in it. Like, and it's the fact that she keeps picking up the camera to talk about this for me. Like, people like this really genuinely annoy me because it's just like, even though she says she knows what she did and whatever, but do you? Because it's like, I still see you exhibiting the same type of behavior. Like, it doesn't seem like you have any remorse for what you did. It doesn't seem like you really care. And I feel like you do that shit again. Like, it's just absolutely insane to me. Like, people really are like this out here in this world. And it's a damn shame. Like, nobody should have to go hungry, but at the same time, there's ways to do things properly. Like, I've had friends that have been on food stamps because they needed it. I have friends that are frauding the system. I have friends that go to the food pantry every day. I have friends that like literally are on some other form of government assistance to get food because they couldn't like apply for food stamps. Like, there's a lot of local programs and stuff like that that will help you get extra income or help you get food. Like, there are so many ways, but instead of actually using your resources, going down to the Social Security office, going to Google these things, ChatGPT. When I'm telling you, ChatGPT helped me so much. Okay, because at one point I couldn't pay my rent, and you know what I did? I went on ChatGPT. I said, programs to help you pay rent. Phenomenal. All of them. And it's funny because when I went online, all of them said they didn't have any more money. And then there was one place that I called and they were like, all right, just come in. It took like 5 or 6 months, but it got paid. A lot of you guys want to sit here and complain, but you don't want to do the work. It might take a few hours online or making phone calls to get what you need, whether it is for your rent, for food, for your child who's on disability, whatever. But you need to do the work. Don't sit there and complain and then all of a sudden, oh, well, they targeted me. No. You chose to do the wrong thing when there's resources out there. At one point, I was not making as much money as I am now. And I'm still not making as much money now than I did back then. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, especially as a business owner or a content creator, if you know, you know. Like, 1 month you might be making 5,000, next month it's probably 1,200. Like, it sucks. And a lot of times, like, you'll hear a lot of like influencers and stuff are on some sort of public assistance or whatever the case may be, specifically because they fell behind, because like either they were living beyond their means or just because shit happens. Okay, like, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you sit there, you go lie and you go say, oh, I don't make that much money, or I make whatever, or I'm poor, I don't have a roof over my head. Like, that's absolutely asinine. With that being said, comment down below. Do you know anyone that is gaining the system by lying? I would love to hear it down below. I know plenty of people, but yeah, you know, let me not snitch on them or whatever. With that being said, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, join the Patreon or the memberships down below. Check out my other channels, and I'm going to see y'all next time.